What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Flankster here from Flankster 117's channel. Today we're going to be talking about Resident Evil 3 Jill Valentine 1/4 scale statue. But before we get to it, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and hit that bell notification. So this bad boy just went up for pre-order from purearts.com. We do expect this to also go available with Sideshow as well as retailers. I do not believe there is any type of exclusive, but let's check it out. So this is limited to 2,000. This is from Resident Evil 3, the HD remake, which I did play. I was a big fan of this game. I'm a big fan of Jill Valentine. I liked her in the movie. I liked her in the video game. She is the sole, main character of Resident Evil 3, fighting against the Nemesis. Here, she is basically crossing police lines, jumping back with the police do not cross lines, like ribbon thing, shooting a police officer who's turned into a zombie in the eye. The one thing I do wish is, would her expression really be like that in this scenario? I would think if I had 3 zombies coming out at me, I would show a little expression on my face. I'd be like, holy crap! Like either a screaming or at least something in her face instead of just a plain calm, like she's reading a book look. So that's one piece of feedback I would give to Pure Arts, is that expression I am not 100% digging for this scene choice. I think it could be slightly better. Now, she herself does look good. They put her in her classic outfit, very reminiscent of the video game, as well as the movie. She has some battle damage blood here and there. It could be zombie blood, though, not necessarily hers. The sculpt looks excellent. You can see here she has like a hoodie tied around her waist. Her boots look good. She's on one foot, lunging back as zombies are coming after her, holding the pistol. And the police outfit looks great. Good texture work. Lots of bloody statue. Her hair looks pretty good, for a 1/4. I love the fact there's 3 different zombies on here. The only thing I wish is that her expression was a little bit better. But that does look cool. Actually, it's right in the forehead, not in the eye. Now that we get a better angle of that. Zombie looks good. He has sort of a pale look, some scratches. His eyes are like whitened. Here's this zombie who's had his nose ripped off. He was probably eaten alive and then turned into a zombie, which makes sense. So that one looks pretty cool. This one also looks really good. Girl zombie, blood-stained eye. So she looks good. Jill's jumping off a barrel from the looks of it. Looks like translucent resin from what I can tell. This angle does look a little bit better, a little bit more expressionate, at least in the eyes. Now let's check out likeness of this. Alrighty, so here is a picture of Jill I just Googled, so you can see the likeness more or less. I think they did a pretty decent job on the overall likeness. Yeah, overall, I think the likeness is pretty good. The hair looks pretty decent. They did a good amount of strands and whatnot, so it does look good. The outfit does seem to be accurate. Now, here is where you see a size, although probably have to exit out. Yeah, here we can see the size. So this is how big it is, 17.5 inches tall. So it's not super, super tall. And it doesn't say the width or length. One thing I think it's missing is some sort of underbase. It just cuts off at the zombies. I do not like that. So, yeah, there definitely needs to be some sort of underbase, not just zombies cut right here. So if I was to make a suggestion, add an underbase, something so it's not just their flesh ends and then it's the ground. It also give it a little bit more height, because this does need some more height. 17.5 is quite short for a 1/4. I understand the pose. Doesn't look like it's a huge space hog, a little bit wide. But an underbase is definitely needed. I do like the overall concept, and I think it's really good. I just think her face could be slightly more expressionate. I think the likeness is there, and the detail's decent. We just need a little bit a better underbase and a little bit more expression in the face. Now this is $850 plus shipping and tax. You're probably looking at $950. So quite expensive. Not as pricey as Prime 1's. Prime 1 did have a much bigger base. And then we have the Stars edition. So she's in a police outfit. This is like an alternate costume in the video game. She's wearing a hat. And this one's $100 more to get that additional, probably the lower ES as well. From what I can tell, it's just Jill. Her outfit is different. I personally like the OG outfit way more. So I would not buy this one at all. The OG for me is much better. This one is limited to 500. So a fourth this, edition size. They also have the liquor bust, which looks cool. Kind of a short bust, but it does look cool. Looks like the exclusive's sold out finally. So overall, I do like this Jill Valentine. I think there's a few areas for improvement, especially charging $850, which isn't horribly bad if you consider Prime's ones was $1,250. But theirs is 2 feet wide, 2 feet tall, 2 feet deep. So it's a much overall bigger statue and a much better overall base. It does only have one full zombie, where this one has like 3 half zombies. Plus the Prime one has a bunch of like arms coming out, like zombie arms. So whether I get this one, honestly, I'm not going to pre-order it. I'll wait till I get my Resident Evil 2 statues in hands. And then if I have space in my, garage shelf and this turns out good, I would consider it. Just because I really did enjoy this video game. I enjoyed her character. So I would consider this, but I'm not pre-ordering. I don't think this is going to sell out with a 2,000 edition size. Plus another 500. So really 2,500 of these are being made. I will not pre-order. I think this will be available by the time this is shipping, which, do we even have that information? Yeah, it's 11 inches deep, 17 and a half wide. So it's definitely not super, super big. Yeah, we don't even see ETA on shipping. Q4 2022. So yeah, we got plenty of time. Overall, though, I do think it's an awesome statue. I would just make a few tweaks. Definitely add some sort of, Resident Evil underbase. That's the biggest missing thing, I would say. Otherwise, I think it's a solid looking statue. Will it come to the Flankster cave? Possibly. It depends. Once I get the Resident Evil 2 statues from Prime 1, if there's space in my garage shelf and I could fit this and it turns out good, then yes, I would consider it. As of now, I'm not pre-ordering it, but I do like it a lot overall. I think it's an awesome looking statue. It's dynamic. There's 3 zombies, and I like the overall look of it. I just wish they did some sort of underbase and fixed her portrait a little bit, or given us 2 portraits, like a screaming one, or at least a teeth grinning, like an angry looking face because she's mad at the zombies coming at her, or even a frightened face. She's scared of them. I would think in general, most people are going to be pretty freaking scared of zombies coming after you. So, yeah, that's my 2 cents. Anyways, folks, let me know what you think. Are you guys going to be pick this up? Do you like this statue? Are you going to be picking it up? If any of you are going to be pre-ordering from Sideshow when this hits Sideshow, please use the links below, as it does help the channel. I'm sure it will be up on Sideshow in the next day or 2. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.